You guys, Jesus, I gotta tell you guys, you know what you are? You're fucking snake bit. You're close, but no cigar. You look like you're playing good until someone says, hey, you got a cigar? And you say, no, I don't have a cigar, but I almost had a cigar. You're close, but no cigar in a league where you have to have a cigar. Once again, gentlemen, the bottom line was you were weeds in a pasture of tulips. You were vegans in a meat-eating competition. You were banging whores with dicks the size of a toothpick. Banging a whore with a toothpick is like throwing a bat in a garage. It's like playing an organ in a cathedral. You gotta swing some wood when you're doing the horizontal bop. Do you understand? Yeah, sure. We can all talk about the positives and how we played better this week, but at the end of the day, it's a loss. You got to second base with the cantaloupe. You made out with your cat. You had great sex with your hand. All those things is what a loss is. Positives? There are no positives. You took your grandmother to the prom. That is not a positive. That's a loss. So, we lose in overtime to the Cowboys, 1-16 against them now in the last 17 games. 0-2 to start a season. Again, both losses to divisional opponents. And where is Dot? Hey, Dot, take that fucking necklace off, okay? I don't want to see that in the games. You look like Dame Edna out there. What's next? A turquoise brooch? Take off that fucking necklace! Well, gentlemen, the good news is we finally popped our red zone cherry. Yay! And Russ had a very good game. 30 for 41 for 451 yards. 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Now that interception was a shame. I have no idea why we would call that play with 3 minutes to go in overtime and a field goal wins the game. But what do I know? Do you know why we lost? We lost because we had 14 fucking penalties for 10 yards and the defense gave up 40 points. 40 points is not a good defense. 40 points is a shitty defense, actually, so I just want to be clear about that. And back to penalties. I don't want to ever see 14 fucking penalties for 160 yards ever again! Running backs. It seemed like you were doing good. Scatterboo was banging off people and Tracy's running over here and running over there. But at the end of the day, you carried a combined 18 times for 60 yards. That's kind of shitty, man. One good running back carries 25 times for 125 yards. 3 backs combined run for 60 yards? Whatever. Malik, where are you? Hell of a day, son. Hell of a day. 9 catches for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wendell, you too, son. 8 catches for 142 yards and 1 touchdown. And there was a better play calling today. I will admit that. And better execution, too. I mean, we scored 37 points, so we had to be doing something right on offense. And then we come to the defensive game. Again, our vaunted defense. The defense everyone is saying is the top 5 in the league. You gave up 40 points. 40 points is not an elite defense. You know it. I know it. The fans know it. It's the opposite of elite. It's a bad defense. That's the reality. Sorry. But that's what you are right now. I don't have any more to say. We are the Sunday late game on national television, and we play the Kansas City Chiefs next week. We all know how good they are. We all know they seem to go to the Super Bowl every year. We all know that Mahomes is an excellent quarterback who plays and manages the game at the highest level. But I assume we will be ready to play. We'll get into that tomorrow. Right now, go shower, and we can get the fuck out of this cow town. Guys, you tried. I get it. It was a great game for the fans to watch, but this is what we do for a living, and it wasn't a great game for me to watch. We must do better. We must win games.